Hi everyone, and welcome to Enlightened Tarot, and thank you very much for coming over to watch this video. I just wanted to do a quick reading really on twin flames and talk about the connection with the eyes. Okay, so if you've met your twin already, you will know exactly what I'm talking about when I say the eye connection. Is that when you two meet, you will feel the connection through looking at each other. You will sense the intensity of the connection, and it's just an amazing, wonderful, unique experience that you never go through. You know, you just never go through it until you meet your twin. So when you come across your twin, and when you get to that point where you catch that moment of you looking into your twin's eyes and them looking back at you, that is when you're connecting at the soul level. That is when you're feeling that pull of the divine heart connection. Truly amazing, because it feels like when you connect through the eyes and you're looking at them, you feel this amazing sense of it's just you and your twin. I mean, obviously you don't know right then and there it's your twin, but just the connection through the eyes is just so amazing and so wonderful and so blissful that everything and everybody around you seem to disappear, and it is just you and your twin in that moment of looking at each other, in that intense gaze that you give each other. You know, it is amazing. It's just an amazing feel. It's like when that happened to me, and I was in a fairly public place, there was quite a few people around us. It just happened. His eyes clicked, you know, and locked in with my eyes. I mean, I was already looking at him kind of on and off, but it was then when he turned around and I just couldn't help but look directly at him, straight to his eyes, and that's when he locked in with me. And I was like, oh my goodness me, what is going on? I mean, I still somewhat had my senses about me, but it was just so intense. It just locked. I think probably it was about 20 seconds, 30 seconds, maybe, I don't know exactly. I was just lost in that moment, in that gaze. And the few people around us, I mean, I had no sense of where I was. I had no sense of other people around me. I was just locked in to this gaze. And I could just see and feel and sense, and just, I had a knowing that when I was connecting, that I knew this person. I knew him from somewhere, and I couldn't work out at that point, you know, because obviously I'd not gone through a twin flame research. I'd not gone through any kind of healing journey. That was just the beginning. So when your eyes lock, it truly is an amazing feel, you know, and that is a good, clear sign that that is your twin. From my research, you know, you only get one twin, and you know, when that happens, it's truly a unique experience. And I've also researched that not everybody has a twin. So that I mean, this gaze, it is in the eyes. You just connect with the eyes. You just connect. Okay. I mean, I didn't know this person. This was, I think this was probably the second time I'd come across him. So I'd seen him the first time. I remember thinking like, wow, you know, finally somebody good looking. But I think it was the second time, and we'd just exchanged a few words, and the first time he'd come across to me a little bit arrogant after we'd had to talk, and I had to ask him something, and he was really like yeah, just arrogant and a bit too cocky, and just like, yeah, it was like, oh, who do you think you are, kind of thing, you know. But anyway, I think it was the second time. I mean, from the first meeting, I didn't even think about him or anything. I just kind of just not thought anything about him. Just like, wow, you know, he was nice looking, and that was it really. And then I kind of went on to do my stuff. And it was the second time I'd come across him. I just remember kind of looking at him, thinking, I'm sure I've seen him before. I'm sure I know him from somewhere. I just kept thinking that. And it was only until the eyes locked that really that was, for me, the start of the spiritual awakening process. Because I just wanted to know a bit more about it. What was it? Why was it like that? And I'd never had it before. And the gaze, it's intense. It really is intense. And even if you don't actually have that moment, I'm sure many of you have had that moment, you know, the other moments around it, the eyes always just lock. They just come together, and you just seem to be connecting or talking telepathically to each other through this intense gaze. But I remember in that first moment of looking at him, like everything just kind of was, nothing was around me. I just didn't even know, you know, it was just me and him. But then I realised that, you know, as time was going on, he wasn't talking, I wasn't talking. I thought, I need to pull myself out of this as soon as I can. Just because I thought, we just stood here looking at each other, because I was finally coming back around, and I finally kind of woke up and I was coming out of it a little bit. I thought, I need to say something. So I said something, and he gave me what he needed to give me, and I took it out of his hand, and he still stood there looking, didn't say a word. And I said something like, thank you, and I went. Just kind of confused as to what had just happened. He didn't say a word. His hand was still like this, giving me what he needed to give. And I'd walked off by then. So that's, you know, the intensity of a twin flame moment, a twin flame eye connection, you know. I'm going to ask Spirit here to show me, you know, anything for divine feminine and divine masculine, intensity messages, connection messages, anything like that, you know, because it is very special and very unique. So I'm sure many of you have gone through that, being on the twin flame journey, that the eyes do it. The eyes just do it, you know, every time. And it's so intense, you know. No wonder a lot of twins run. Who can cope with such intensity at that point, you know, not that early on, you know. So let's do the Thelma deck. Sorry, not the Thelma deck, the Thelina deck. Apologies, tarot cards. The Thelina deck. Let's have a look. Messages for divine feminine, divine masculine, please. Here we go. The Empress. Okay. Still didn't manage to get hold of a stand, so for now I'm just going to have to put them down. Strength. Wow. I mean, really, you know, this is amazing and beautiful and gorgeous. I'll just put one more down here. Wow. Okay, so the Empress. Okay. Strength. King of Pentacles. I mean, you just can't make any of this up. It's just truly amazing. The messages are so beautiful. You know, divine feminine, divine masculine. You give each other so much strength. You really do. It's like, you know, my twin doesn't know how much he's done for me really deep down. And I've done the same for him. But obviously I can't see his journey. So for now, you can see though, you grow. You give each other strength. You grow from each other. You get stronger each time. You are drawn to something, even if it's apart from each other. And here we can see Page of Pentacles. You know, communication. When I was just talking about telepathically, you communicate, okay? You communicate with each other through dreams, yeah. Just through talking, you know, while you're apart, while you're in separation, just talking to each other in the head. Maybe reliving some moments, you know, that you kind of shared together and gone through. Whether you were together dating or whether you were just friends or, you know, in the separation, doesn't matter, but there's still communication going on with each other. And you can see why. It's such an intense connection. Where does that come from? You know, because it is a divine connection, because it truly is very unique. Okay. These are great messages. I'm going to see if I can prop them up here, because I really want you to capture the essence of this. Let me see if I can. I will have to get a stand, but for now, let's put strength there. Great messages. Let me see what else. Anything else you want to show us? Is there anything else? Wisdom. Again, growth. And apologies if you can't see because of the glare of the lamp. Does that make a difference? I don't know. There you go. Wisdom, growth, learning, gathering knowledge. It's all here. It's all happening for twin flames. Okay. These are great cards. Great cards. Okay. So this is about really the intensity of the connection. Okay. You're growing, whichever stage you are at, whatever rate of learning, whatever pace you're at, it doesn't matter. Just know that you are evolving, whichever stage you're at. You're evolving every single day. You know, card number 5. Card number 8 for strength. You know, these are great messages. Growth, you're evolving. You know, manifesting very quickly, especially today. I'm going to do another video, separate video, for today, for the 1st of March. Springtime, you know, springtime. And I have been reading today something about a portal opening, and I don't know whether it was through the sun, a portal opening today, but I did hear about this new portal as of today, the 1st of March 2019, opening through and giving a lot of positive energy, as in, you know, things moving, manifestations coming in a bit quicker, people feeling the shift of the energy, people being affected by it through, you know, energy shifts, tiredness, you know, mood swings, some anxiety, you know, not sleeping very well. I know I didn't sleep very well last night anyway. So, and something kind of drew me to look at this information about this portal energy. So I'm going to do a reading for Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine in a separate video for the 1st of March. So I'll do that once I've completed this. But these are great messages. It just shows how truly connected, you know, twins are. Truly, and truly intense. You know, that they were learning from each other. Okay. So it's in the eyes, it's in the eyes, you know, and if you've gone through that experience or you're still wondering what was that connection with the eyes, it's very highly likely, you know, that you're a twin flame. Very highly likely. You know, if you're going through that intensity of that connection through the eyes, you know, have a look, do your research so that you can come to your own conclusion with it. It's very highly likely that that is one of the big signs. Okay, so I'll wrap it up there for this video, and I will do another one for the 1st of March for today, for springtime. So look out for that video well, I'm going to do it now, so I will put that out shortly. So for now, I'm going to send you lots of love, light and peace, and I'll speak to you very soon. Thank you.